What's going on YouTube? Gabriel right here, PGA Tour Driven, the movement towards improvement. Now, today's video I'm going to answer a Facebook question I got, and he said, Gabe, I got a big tournament coming up. How can I prepare? How can I prepare on that journey towards that big tourney? Now, the first thing I want to say is experience is the best teacher. I can tell you what it's going to be like, but until you go and play in that tournament and you feel your heart beat like you're just about to go on your first date, or your hands are shaking like you just had a near-death experience, or you're so afraid of hitting it OB, you feel sick to your stomach. That's the real things, and that's only then are you going to understand what it's going to be like. But even with that being said, I can definitely give you guys some tips on how to prepare to give yourself the opportunity for success. Now, the first thing I would like to tell you guys is get out of practice and mechanics mode and get into play and feel mode. Stop working on mechanics, stop worrying about getting into positions, and start getting into playing. Learning your tendencies, learning your missed tendencies, working on short game, putting, course management, things that are going to help you score the ball. And a big way of doing that is just playing more golf. So get out of practice and mechanics mode, get into play and feel mode. Second thing is you gotta play for money. Get some of your buddies, get the money out, and you have to simulate tournaments as best you can. Simulate that pressure. So get with your buddies, play for some money. If you can't play with anybody, if there's nobody around for you to compete with yourself. See what the conditions are like for that day, and make a goal that you have to shoot a certain number for 9 or 18 holes. And if you don't get that score, you have to run 2 miles, or you have to put $20 in the hole at the end of the round. Something for you to lose, so we can simulate a little bit of pressure, because that's the biggest thing, right? We go play the same course every day, hit perfect shots. We get on the course and now we have something to lose. We can hit it OB, we can slice in the hazard. So we have to be able to work through that, right? I see that's an epidemic, a fear of failure, afraid of losing something. I see that all in areas of life. Someone's afraid of losing their girlfriend. Their girlfriend's talking to some bum on the street, but because they're afraid of losing her to somebody, they start trying to control her or suffocate her. And what she do? She leaves. In business, people are afraid of making that investment, even though they can make 10 times more of their money, but they're afraid of losing that little money they put in, so they can never achieve greatness. You're so afraid of hitting in the OB that you slice in the hazard right. So this is something that by playing a lot of tournaments, you're going to be able to get more comfortable with, learning to commit to shots. Bobby Jones said the game of golf was played on a 3 to 5 inch golf course, the distance between your ears. And the greats knew that this is an internal game. It's not an external, because I could see people go out to practice rounds and shoot 67, 66, 70. Tournament day comes around, 73, 74, 75. What changed? The course is the same, weather's the same, but this changes right up here, okay? We start having this fear of failure. We don't commit. Our mind starts getting noisy. You know what I'm saying? So to elaborate on this, there was an experiment done where they put a 2x4, this piece of wood, maybe like this wide, 10, 15 feet long, and they put it on the ground, and they asked people to walk across it, So here they walk across it, none of them fall off, easy smeezy. Now they put that piece of wood 10, 15, 20 feet above the ground, and they asked those people, now walk across it. And they're like, whoa, no. If I fall off that thing, I break my leg, I could die, or whatever it is. Even though it's the same act, it's the same board, the only thing that changes is environment, right? We play the same course, and you play great, and then all of a sudden they give you 3 competitors, or now they put your name on a scoreboard, or now your friends can see it. Now you could be embarrassed. See, even though you're doing the same thing, environment's the only thing that changes, and it's really over here that you have to overcome. One of the things Tiger Woods' dad said, he said, Tiger, you will never meet anybody more mentally tough than you are. He didn't say, Tiger, you're never going to meet somebody with better mechanics or better short game or better putter than you. He says, you'll never meet somebody as talented as you are. He said, Tiger, you will never meet anybody as mentally tough as you are. And that's only through experience, playing through tournaments, learning to commit to swings, learning hitting bad shots is okay, but grinding it through, staying positive, staying confident, and learning as you go. So that would be my tips to you guys. First, get out of practice and mechanics mode. Second, get into play and feel mode. Third, learn to play for money. Play some matches. Play something where you have something to lose. Third thing, experience. Go play in a lot of tournaments and learn. Do not play in a tournament and not learn something and not apply it to the next tournament. Okay, hard work and talent aren't enough. It's about those who can consistently improve a little bit each time. That's why I call this PGA Tour Driven the movement towards improvement. Every day, am I moving towards improving? And if you don't know, seek counsel, seek advice, read books, listen to videos on YouTube, coaches. There's a lot more people with a lot more experience, a lot more wisdom, and that's what I do. I got, teachers over here. I'm always trying to learn. So anyways, guys, I could go on forever, but this is Gabriel right here, PGA Tour driven, the movement towards improvement. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like it, Facebook. You guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.
And I promise you that you'll never meet another person as mentally tough as you in your entire life. And he hasn't, and he never will.